you, Grimmy.
The main event. A fight that that everyone is really excited about. You know, this morning I was speaking to a few press members from all over the world, actually, who are really excited to watch this fight, and because it's a high stakes fight. You have two undefeated fighters, two young undefeated fighters who both can bang and both can box and move, and you know, this is a one of those fights that you know, we definitely do not want to blink. You know, that's how good this fight is gonna be, because I know both fighters can fight. They have the pedigree. They have their youth, the youth behind them. They have the hunger, the desire, you know, to give us a great show here at the STUB. So let me introduce to you first the managing director of Matchroom Sports. He's here with Team Kell Brook, representing Team Kell Brook. Up to the podium, Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn to introduce the team. Eddie Hearn.
Hey everyone. Firstly, there's just a few thank yous. Importantly, of course, I want to thank Golden Boy, Stephen and Showtime, and a special mention to Robert Diaz, who we've been working with closely for this fight. There seems to be a lot of synergy between Matchroom and Golden Boy in the respect that when you make a deal and you make a promise, things happen, and again, it's been a pleasure to work with them. This is a wonderful card. You know, as a promoter ourselves, you look at this bill, 3 world title fights, and not just 3 great world title fights, but the quality of the fighters up here on the stage. You know, Deontay, Jorge Linares, and of course 3 who I believe top young fighters in Jason Quigley and Matchroom's Luke Campbell, Olympic gold medalist, undefeated fighter, and the current WBC international champion Callum Smith from Liverpool, who I believe is a future WBC world super middleweight champion as well. As far as the main event is concerned, it's a really wonderful fight. You know, I take a lot of give a lot of respect for Shawn Porter. It's a high risk fight for him, a mandatory fight, one that, you know, will take a lot out of him and a lot out of his career. But I give him huge respect for taking the fight because he hasn't dodged Kell Brook. Kell's an undefeated fighter, so is Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is the IBF welterweight champion of the world. Kell Brook is the #1 challenger. Shawn Porter is the, I believe, #4 in the Ring magazine. Kell Brook is #5. And it is just one of the top fights in the welterweight division. For Kell, our man, of course, he gets our backing. A wonderful career and already a huge star in the UK. But now it's time to establish himself as a huge star in world boxing. Speed, power, movement, panache, class. This boy right here is the future of the welterweight 147-pound division. We look forward to a wonderful fight at the StubHub Centre. It's a pleasure to be in California. A great arena, a great undercard, a great main event, and get ready to witness, in our opinion, the next big star of the welterweight division. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show. And to introduce that man, please give it up for Sheffield's undefeated 32-0, #1 mandatory challenger, Kell, the special one, Brook.
I'd like to thank the media. I want to thank Oscar, Showtime, you know, for this amazing card. You know, I'm here now. Finally, it's been a long time coming, but I've arrived, you know, on the top stage now. You know, it's every fighter's dream, I believe, you know, to win a world title. And like I say, it's been a long time. I've been training hard for this fight because I know Shawn Porter's, you know, a very tough customer, very worthy champion. I know it's going to be a very tough fight, but you know, I've got my family here. I'm ready mentally, physically. I mean, I'm in the best place in my life. And Saturday night can't come quick enough now for me. You know, it's been a long time coming, and I'm ready for this moment. I'm ready to take the IBF title off Shawn Porter here. I just want to thank you all for coming in. You know, this job's going to get done Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Cal. The champion, who they call Showtime for a reason. You know, he hails out of Akron, Ohio. Last time I heard, that was the place who grooms champions. You know, like the LeBron Jameses of the world, and you have a young fighter here who is a real fighter, one of those real throwback fighters, you know, who works hard, who will fight anybody. He's coming off tremendous wins against Devin Alexander, and what he did to Paulie the Magic Man Malignaggi, you just don't do that to him. You just don't do that to him. Not a Miguel Cotto, who faced Paulie Malignaggi and went the distance with. Shawn Porter was able to basically walk right through a Paulie Malignaggi. So I would like to think that Shawn Porter is like he's kind of like a chameleon, you know. He knows how to adjust to every single style. You know, that's who he is. That's the fighter that he has, that he is. Whether it's boxing or fighting at close distance, depending on the opponent. And Kell Brook is a terrific fighter. Undefeated, tremendous talent. But on the other hand, you have a fighter who is a real champion, a champion who is going to come out and perform to the best of his abilities, and come out fighting a Kell Brook who is hungry and determined. So this main event, yes, there is a lot at stake, because not only the fact that we're going to have, I heard rumblings around there that Juan Manuel Marquez wants to come out and scout, you know, and wants to come out, and he's talking about, well, I want to face the winner. You know, so there's high stakes. Not only because of that, but because both fighters are undefeated, and whoever wins this fight will obviously continue his legacy and be in those major pay-per-view events that Showtime always puts together against who knows. You probably do have an indication of who I'm talking about, right? So there's a lot at stake here in this fight, but this is what my man is all about. There's no pressure whatsoever. He's going to come out and perform. He's ready. He's willing, and he's able. He has a record of 24-0 with 15 knockouts out of Akron, Ohio. The champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Let's let them know what time it is. What time is it? Showtime! It's showtime. What time is it?
Showtime!
What time is it?
Showtime!
Kell Brook time!
Kell Brook time! Showtime, man!
I think you know what time it is.
Kell Brook time!
Saturday night, I'm going to make sure you know what time it is.
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
Showtime!
Thank you.
All right, well, we'll see you here Saturday night at the STUB Center, live on Showtime Championship Boxing, and we'll be facing the fighters for pictures. Thank you very much. Gracias.